Well, thank you very much, Annie, for that question, which is important because there are various categories of licensed entities under the Insurance Act. We have the insurance company itself, which is the company that is licensed to carry on insurance business and to underwrite the risk. Basically, the company is the one that will take on the risk, and in the event a loss occurs, if, for example, I take a cover for my business. I have a business, maybe I sell grains to my customers, and I decide to take insurance for purposes of ensuring that in the event maybe a fire raises my shop, the insurance company will pay me. So the insurance company is the one that underwrites this policy. We also have intermediaries, as I've already mentioned. These are the people now who will connect me. An agent is an agent of the company. They can either come to me and market the insurance product on behalf of the company, or a broker who I can approach as my broker to get me the best insurance cover. And there are different regimes. So for example, for a company, they must have a specified amount of capital to be able to run the insurance business. They must have a qualified management. They must have a board of directors who are vetted. They are suitable and proper to run an insurance business. When it comes to a broker, they must be qualified first as a broker so that they understand the business as they sell to the client, and they must have an indemnity, which is basically to say, I'm a professional in insurance. In the event I do not give you the proper service, then someone will be able to compensate you for that. We also have agents. They must be qualified. We have people who support the whole value chain, who are known as service providers. We have people who assess motor vehicles. When your car is involved in an accident, for example, they will go to the garage, they will assess the loss and advise the insurance company on how much it would cost to repair your vehicle. And we have quite a number, but the law is really stipulates what is required. But the most important for an insurance company is capital. They must have adequate capital. And any person, an individual who is operating in the insurance company, there are qualifications, so that then you have people who are qualified running that business. Yes.
We hear a lot about hard fraud and soft fraud. So what falls where? And looking at just the types of frauds that are existing in the country, what falls under soft fraud and what falls under hard fraud?
Okay, so soft fraud, for example, we have seen it arising, especially in the advent of technology, where we have instances where, because people are adopting AI, people are adopting virtual access to services, products and services in insurance. Then we get, this can be done through maybe attacks, through cyber attacks, penetration of systems for insurance companies. And now the fraudsters are able to access the funds through systems and through other artificial intelligence means through the systems of the company. But when it comes to hard fraud is where I would forge documents. I would forge a claim document. I would forge a police abstract and bring it to an insurance company. So they would have to go through all these documents to be able to see that this claim is payable, but unfortunately using now fraudulent or forged documents to be able to make the payment. So that is what differentiates. But in terms of combating that, insurance companies are basically required to have proper systems, especially for soft fraud, to make sure that their systems are well guarded, they are impenetrable, and they have systems in place to make sure that they can combat cyber threats. But then for hard fraud, well, we also require insurance companies to have systems in place to detect fraud and also to deter. And in the event that one really actually finds a fraudulent transaction in place, there is a requirement that this should be reported to the insurance fraud investigation unit so that they can take up the complaint and investigate the claim so that the proper legal process can be followed. Yes.
Walk us through how insurance fraud is affecting the insurance industry. And I'm looking at maybe if it stunts the penetration of, the growth of the insurance sector in Kenya.